Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Riley. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arizona. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
On the go. 1918. Get it. Steady.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
4. Got it. Ready?
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and inches. To the air, it's Milrow. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on third and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 32. It's second and 2.
Just the Eagles. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with the touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Shift.
Murray now going to throw to open. That one taken in by London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They motion a receiver right.
Ready, right?
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey, hold on. 2-2, hot! 2-2,
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 then. It's an Arizona first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Murray. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. He'll find Rashawn White. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Moving to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
That's one. Oh, hey.
Now Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Hey,
They'll put a receiver in motion right.
Street. Ready,
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Once again, it's Walker. He's got some space past the 20. Kenneth Walker down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
first down. Murray. No chance at all. He'll go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Second down. Murray. Now, deep ball from London. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
Oh, and they had a shot there, Mike. He just overthrows his man, and this just comes down to just continuing to get on the same page. This is a feel throw, a feel route. Just puts a little too much air on it, and he just can't quite run it down.
And that is incomplete.
After that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
Come on, check, Panther. 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. John Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
3rd and 7.
Ready. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60. Ready, go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On third down, Milrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They run with Walker. And the strength on display, rattling through tackles for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
on 2nd and 2.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Ready, ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the 6.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They're trying to run it with Walker. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
A gain of 1.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Let's go, ladies.
That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Bush. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Murray's going to throw again. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Green. 2.
Again, it's Murray. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away.
On the coverage.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's 1, 2, 2, hot!
Throwing again is Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Move. Let's go! Let's go! 2, 2.
First down throw for Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, Murray. Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. You got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Omaha. Stop.
On third down, Murray. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up with coverage there. And they force fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt.
For the Cardinals.
That'll be returnable from the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3.
Let's go. Hot 70. Hot 70.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Right now, the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 35, here's second and 9.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Mighty Lions.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
Crack roll 80. Get up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Now give on the ground. Room to run again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
No, no. Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Walker. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Tucker. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First and 10. Murray. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a second down throw from Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On first and 10, it's Murray. That's to the right side, up by McBride. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw again is Murray. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now Willis. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Cougar 19. Let go.
Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Broncos. Back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll go play action with Milroe. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60
Tight end
Eagle.
on the move left.
Ready.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get up. 70 Lions.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Ready?
They go play action now with Milrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Milrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He'll find his running back, White, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That was good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and put?
This is intercepted, and the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Here's Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger. Hey, smash Broncos!
Straight ahead, it's Walker.
Kenneth Walker, the ball carrier. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, 70.
Man in motion, heading right. Milrow on 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Cougar 19.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bring it. Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Gives him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
70 Lions. Tag. Cowboy 80. Let go.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60, Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Viking 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. Arizona will take its 1st timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks have run out to a 24-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Willis. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Second down and 8. Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field scoring 2 points.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been